So on this table right here, found some interesting stuff. He's got Nintendo Switch cases for $1. And I also saw this Simba one right here. Really cool, nice and decent condition for $2. It's actually a steel book, steel case. It looks sick right here.
What's up everyone, it's Austin and we're back again with another episode for this week. I really don't have too much to cover for this intro. We're still going to keep focusing on buying items to flip. Our funds are around $60 right now and I want to get up and over $100 currently. I honestly don't have any updates. We haven't sold anything yet. I recently just put a lot of the stuff on eBay from last week, a lot of like the shoes that I picked up. So hopefully that stuff sells. But as of right now, let's just get out there and see what else we can find.
Here at the Thriftopia store, this is one of my favorite thrift stores to visit. Good friends with the owner, and he's always changing this place up every time. Always find a bunch of cool, interesting stuff here. These comics have been here for a while. I don't know how much they are worth, if there's anything valuable in here, but really cool. $2 too, not a bad price. So on this table right here, found some interesting stuff. He's got Nintendo Switch cases for $1. And I know this Kirby game goes for a decent amount of money too, so the case alone might be worth it for just $1. We'll have to look this one up. It's got the Sonic game. I don't think this one has much value. Splatoon is pretty popular. I'll have to check this one out too. Then this Lego game. Pass on that. I don't think this Shrek game has anything. And then Overwatch. But yeah, could be some decent ones to flip. Alright, so I got one thing,
Alright, cool.
but I was looking up there too. I wanted to grab this one, I think.
Check it out. Also have stuff that doesn't have sleeves. You can't do much with this on reselling it though, right?
Well, depends
sleeves.
on the game, I guess.
I can give you deals.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Give you deals on those if you're interested too, dude. You already know.
Yeah, these are actually some good games.
That's
good games to play.
Yeah,
I guess.
like the other girl that was working, she told me that she's like these are good
Yeah,
ones. Just no freaking
yeah.
case.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
You got a
Okay.
good
I'll
one
probably
there?
just go with these two.
Alright,
Yeah. So some of these like Switch cases have like some decent value too. I
People
found that over there.
Yeah, yep. I told her,
Yeah.
I'm like, put that
Yeah.
right when people come in. So that's
Yeah.
yours, and we'll do. Your grand total is $6.30, my man.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
I got you.
How much is your clothes? Is it all like the same?
It's a range starting at like $1 sometimes.
We're back in the car and just wanted to make a quick video. Always a ton of fun stopping at the store. Got to chat with the owner really quick. And yeah, we're always talking about good things, how he's doing with the store and how I'm doing with my YouTube channel. We actually kind of started at the same time. So when I started my YouTube channel, it was around November of last year. And then he opened a thrift store around November of last year too. And we're always just connecting and talking about our growth in what we are doing and what we have been doing so far. He's hiring new people to come and help him as well. And yeah, just kind of talked about how I'm doing with my YouTube channel, how I've been growing and reaching, over 1,000 subscribers. It's awesome to be able to connect with him because, we both kind of started from the bottom and we're just growing each and every day. But I did pick up some games. The first thing I got was this case for this Kirby game. It actually goes for around 15 to 20, so should be a nice one to flip. And then also picked up this NBA 2K16 with the Michael Jordan on the cover. This thing actually goes for around 15 to 20 as well, I think. He had it listed for what, $8, and I saw that and honestly I was okay with it because at the end of the day I just wanted to come here, buy something and support his business. But yeah, he's a great guy, was nice enough to give me a deal either way, so I'm happy for that.
Alright, back at Goodwill, and it was a bit crowded at the movies and games section, so just grabbed something and brought it over here. And this is something that I've never seen before. This is a Dark Souls 2 armor, Black Armor edition. It's actually a steel book, steel case. It looks sick right here. And yeah, I've never seen this before. I feel like I just have to grab it because it's so rare and looks so cool. Here's the game. A couple scratches, but not too bad. I think I'm gonna pick it up for $5, a bit high. I know I'm supposed to be saving up right now, but I feel like I just have to grab it because it's such a cool find. Probably won't show me checking out, but should be around $5-6. Here at another Goodwill, and spotted something unusual. Wasn't sure if I was gonna pick it up or not. Still not sure. But I found this right here, and there's actually two of them, as you can see. Debating on if I should just get one or maybe both, but they're both $2.99. This is a charger and a charging dock for a Microsoft Surface. I don't know much about these. Checked on eBay. There's a couple listings and a couple sold. They go from anywhere from, I don't know, 20 to 30. So having both of these, maybe I just lot them up together, or yeah, may pick both of these up and see if I can get them listed and sold. Probably list them for, I don't know, 20 each. I know shipping would suck because this is a bit heavy. Yeah. Are your Blu-rays all? I'm assuming they're all.
Yeah, it does look like
Okay.
men's.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was interested in these two PlayStation
Really
games.
pretty.
Yeah, the ones in the back right there.
Do
Do you guys happen to have any more of those? Or that's probably it.
All right, I don't think I saw any. Nothing for that.
Okay.
There's one here in the corner, right by the box. No, back it. Yep, right in the back. Is that black? Oh, it's just a gold.
You must have got the reflection off it.
Yeah, it almost looks black.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
You know when it, I can't see, you know.
Oh,
how
that
goes.
doesn't help.
No.
Okay.
Okay, well, I checked it all out, I think.
Yeah, let's go ahead and pick
But
these
you look
two
great.
up.
Okay. I'm going back here when you're ready.
Okay.
Right.
And you're supposed to be $6.30 card.
Yep.
Okay, I'm ready.
At our game showcase, and we've got ourselves our first item that sold this week, and it was this right here. This Nintendo DS game, Spectrobes Beyond the Portals, and this is actually just the case and the manual. The game is not in here. I just bought the case and manual alone and decided to put it on eBay, and it actually sold for around $12, which, you know, isn't too bad. We have another quick sale as well, and it's going to be this right here. This DVD Read and Share Bible. This thing sold for $24. Was really shocked that this thing sold this quick, about a week. And yeah, after eBay fees and shipping, this is how much we'll get for both of these items. Back at another Goodwill, and not gonna lie guys, it's been pretty rough. I've been to a couple Goodwills this week already and just really not finding much or anything worth picking up. There's a couple of good games here. I see Fallout 3, but it's marked at $4.99, which is a bit too high for me. I think also missing the manual. That would have been nice to pick up if I don't have it in my collection already. Got this cool Skyrim. Can't believe it's better with Kinect, but Legendary Edition, which is really cool. All these are $4.99 and just not worth picking up. I think during this time of the year, there's really just not much out, or they're not putting as much out, unfortunately. But yeah, just gonna keep looking, see what else we can find to flip. There's a BioShock here for $4.99. Halo 4, just too high priced. Backyard Baseball, never played it, but $2.99. Honestly, it is orange wheat color too, so this would make it only like $1.50. I might pick it up, honestly. I don't know how much it sells for, but haven't really picked up much this week anyways. But yeah, definitely a slow week. We'll continue to keep trying. That's the key when it comes to this challenges. You definitely just have to keep coming back to Goodwills and keep trying. Eventually you'll find something. Found some PS4 games. I think this Rock Band would have been a decent grab. It's the wrong disc in there. What is that? I don't even know what that is, but That sucks. And then also a Titanfall 2. Probably won't pick that up either. So just started scanning through the electronics section and spotted this right here, this Fallout 3 game add-on pack. This actually isn't even the game, it's just a single disc with the add-on expansions, Broken Steel and Point Lookout. Really cool. I've actually never seen this before. Love Fallout, love the DLC as well. $2.99, I actually might grab this just to collect, honestly. Just never see this stuff. Since I'm really not finding any video games at Goodwills or other thrift stores this week, I just want to let you guys know something that I have been looking into and expanding my knowledge on buying and flipping. I just recently started getting into buying and flipping bags and backpacks. So things like this Adidas Climaproof backpack. I feel like this has some decent value. I did scan it up and really just didn't find any, or couldn't find it on eBay. But yeah, $4.99, it's not bad. Something like this, if I could sell for like 28 bucks, probably end up getting back like, I don't know, 15-ish dollars. So that's a pretty good flip, honestly. But just gonna keep digging around. I think I saw a couple other bags too. This North Face bag, this thing actually sells for around $30 to $40, but it's just too dirty, and I don't want to take the chance of cleaning it up. The inside is even worse. Not even gonna show you guys. But stuff like this, if you can find it for cheap, $6.99, you know, flip it for like $30, you'll probably make some decent profit on it, honestly. I'll probably keep an eye out for other bags now when I come to Goodwills. I've also been trying to get into plushies as well. Honestly, don't know much about them or which ones are more valuable than others. But there's a lot of good ones in here. Like, you got Goofy right here. You got Mickey Mouse right here. Oh, pants are falling down. You got this Toy Story one right here. Forgot what this guy's called. Woody's horse. And I also saw this Simba one right here. Really cool, nice and decent condition for $2. I think I looked it up, but it doesn't really go for much, or isn't worth picking up, I guess. Got this thing. But yeah, definitely want to learn more about plushies as well. Like, this thing is really nice condition for $2.99 as well. And I just don't know. I'll probably just end up scanning a lot of these because I'm not sure how much they go for. But yeah, a lot of really cool ones in here. You got this, looks like a rabbit or something. You got a Snoopy one right here too. Like, these are really noticeable characters. $1.99 on this. Maybe I'll check this one out. A little dirty though. But yeah, let me know if you guys know anything about plushies or what to look out for. I know I've been trying to find Pokemon ones, but just rarely find those. These just look really common though. There's a horse. Back at the shoe section, and spotted something that I've been debating on picking up as well. So these are New Balance Women's 847, and it doesn't look like a shoe that would, you know, have much value or be desirable. But checked on eBay and they're going for like 30 to 40, and they have this priced at $6.99. I checked on eBay and this shoe is selling pretty decently over the past month, and that's why I'm considering picking this up. But you know, $7 is a bit high still. But yeah, I think I might end up picking it up and seeing how it does. So yeah. Hello. I was able to find it.
Oh, you did find game. Oh, that's a game add-on pack.
Yeah, so it's basically just an add-on. It's not like an actual game in there.
So like DLC.
Uh-huh. But I've actually never seen it like that, so that's why I'm grabbing it.
1204.
Okay.
Alright, so honestly guys, we've kind of hit a slump right now. We're not really finding too many things at Goodwill to buy at a flip. And even games we're not finding. And then also we're not selling a lot of stuff on eBay. I know eBay's been a little slow too. Not too many sales going on. But that's okay. That just shows the reality that you can't find a ton of great stuff every week. You're going to have slow weeks like this. I think the past week we really didn't find too much either. So that pretty much ends our game hunting for this week. But as of right now, I just want to take the rest of this time to go over some mistakes that I made on eBay that really sucked, and some of the annoying things that actually just recently happened with items in this $10 game collection. So recently I sold a game. I'm not going to disclose what it is or go into details, but I sold a game to a user, and this user was kind of annoying in the way that he was, you know, messaging me constantly and like felt like he was trying to scam me or something. And you do run into these type of people on eBay. eBay isn't really known for being the safest website to buy stuff on and sell stuff. So basically he purchased one of my games for around $16. And as soon as he purchased it, he kept on emailing me and messaging me, asking me all these questions. How fast can I ship the item? Can I ship it any faster? Can I go to the post office right now and ship the item? And to me, it just felt like it was very, he was very uncertain on whether he actually wanted this item or not. So I told him the fastest I could ship it, you know, was around lunchtime when I'm actually free and I can go. And I even told him straight up that he seemed very uncertain of actually wanting this item. So I said, let me know if you would like to cancel the item. I'm perfectly fine with you doing that. Just let me know at least before I ship the item. So he said he would be patient and just wait for the item to be shipped and for him to receive it. So that was already kind of a red flag, and he was going about it pretty immaturely because he was very impatient and was kind of getting frustrated. I don't know why he wanted me to go and ship the item so fast. But to me, I kind of thought maybe he, you know, was doing a surprise for someone and wanted the item quicker. So I packaged up the item, make sure everything is in there, make sure it's nice and cleanly and finely packaged. I take it to the post office and ship it. Well, a couple days later, he receives the package and then claims that the disc was not in the case for the game. Now, I always double check, triple check, make sure the item is perfectly packaged in there and sent to the buyer. So I'm 99% sure he did receive the game and the disc, but there's always that 1% chance where maybe at the post office somebody grabbed it, picked it up, opened it, and took the game out, perfectly repackaged it, and sent it off to this buyer. Or maybe when I was packaging it, it just magically fell out of the case and is laying around somewhere. I just haven't seen it. But yeah, I highly doubt that. So he messages me saying that the game is not in the case, and I respond back, I know that this guy might be a little immature and I don't want to deal with people like this. The game was only 16 bucks, so honestly it just didn't really mean too much to me. I didn't want to spend my time going back and forth arguing with this person. So I simply just say, if you're unsatisfied with the item, then package it up and return it, and I will give you a full refund. So once I say this, he just says that he'll live with the loss and we'll just move on. So a couple days later, he opens up a case to return the item, and to me that's perfectly fine. I don't want to be just handing out refunds for no reason, so just send me back something. Send me back the case, I'll be happy with it, just so that it's documented and logged into eBay's system. For this $10 game collection, it's not going to be perfect, so small things like this I actually won't be including into the game fund and things like that, just simply because it's very annoying to do and very tough to actually keep track of everything. I mean, I have to pay for a shipping label for him to bring it back, and then when he brings it back, I'm not even sure if he's actually going to return the item yet, so that's one thing too. But yeah, it's just very difficult to keep track of. This is all theoretical, and this $10 game collection, I'm doing it to be as relatable as possible to everyone. So I'm sure these situations come up, but for this challenge, I'm just going to say everything that I sell is final. I'm not going to do any deductions for returns and items and things like that. So that's kind of the situation with this game and this item that I sold for 16 bucks. It's just very annoying, and the best thing that I've learned is just to, you know, make it as less stressful as possible. Don't think about it too much. But yeah, we'll see if this guy returns back the game or not. If you guys are interested, I'll show you what he actually sends back. Now, another situation that I want to discuss with you guys is a time where I actually did make a mistake. And this was probably a year ago when I was first really getting into eBay and shipping a lot of items. So what happened was I actually ended up mixing labels for 2 items, and that kind of caused kind of a hassle with these customers. I remember selling like a Nintendo 64 console bundle, which was worth probably over $100. And then I also sold this like toy in the box for like $30. I ended up reversing these shipping labels, and they got sent and delivered to both of these buyers. And the first guy that was supposed to receive that N64 bundle was pretty upset and ended up receiving this toy that was worth like $30. Did not want that at all. But the second guy that actually got the N64, thankfully he was very nice and was perfectly fine with just returning everything. He wasn't upset at all for not receiving his item. For the first guy, I actually ended up refunding all of his money back, probably $100 back to him, and then I just let him keep that $30 toy as well. I didn't want him to go through the trouble of having to return that back to me. And then for the second guy, I did refund him as well, but I definitely wanted that N64 bundle back because that was over $100 worth of stuff, and he was very nice about it, thankfully, and actually did end up returning all of that back. So thanks a bunch to that guy. But that was a situation where I basically mixed up two labels. I'll never doing that again. But yeah, what happened was I basically printed both labels at like the same time, and then just forgot which label belonged to which package. So now I'm just printing one label at a time and then taping it on the package as quick as possible, and then doing the next label. So that was just a mistake that I want to share with you guys, that yeah, I'm not perfect and mess up sometimes on eBay too, but you know, I've sold hundreds of items and I rarely run into mistakes. But yeah, I've definitely learned that on eBay you can't think about stuff too much, think about mistakes or annoying people, scammers too much. You just gotta kind of move on and accept these losses that you do get every now and then. Alright, but that's enough ranting for right now. I'm gonna go over all the stuff we picked up for this week. We didn't get too much stuff, like I said in the beginning. We're kind of at a slump right now, and that's okay. Hopefully things change next week. But gonna quickly go over what I did get. The first place I stopped at was the Thriftopia store, one of my favorite stores. And we got this Kirby game on the Switch, but no game in there, just the case. Probably just gonna end up flipping the case by itself. And then we also got this NBA 2K16. This actually has a decent amount of value, maybe around $15-ish. Hopefully I can sell it for that much. And then we went to Ultimate Thrift and just randomly picked up 2 PlayStation 1 games. We got this Action Bass Fishing. I used to be a huge fan of these fishing games on the PlayStation 1 and the older consoles. I mean, I'm a big fisherman in real life, so I enjoy playing these. It's kind of relaxing. I think the last fishing game I played was Fishing Planet, and I was playing that on Steam. I know it's released on consoles as well, but that game is super fun as well. And then I also picked up Jet Moto 2. I think this one sells for around 10 to 15, but I've never played it. I always see this around. Looks like a ton of fun, but yeah, let me know if this is a good one or not. And then we went to Goodwill and picked up 3 more games. We got this Fallout game add-on pack. I've actually never seen this before, but pretty cool for $2.99. The Broken Steel and Point Lookout DLC for Fallout 3. I didn't even know they made this, but cool. And then I picked up this Backyard Baseball. Never played these backyard sports games before, but looks like they've got, you know, these cartoon characters of these professional baseball players. And yeah, they put it in this cool game. Sucks that I didn't grow up playing these, but it looks like a ton of fun. And then the last game we picked up was Dark Souls 2 Black Armor Edition. This thing is a steel book case, and it looks really nice. I'm a big fan of steel books. I'll probably end up keeping this. I just rarely find stuff like this at a Goodwill. Also does come complete. There's 2 discs in here. And yeah, I've actually never played Dark Souls 2, but I did play the first one. And then gonna quickly go over some of the stuff that we found just to flip. We got these charging docks and charging cords for a Surface Pro, a Surface. I knew that Microsoft stuff like this does have some decent value, chargers and things like this that are actually manufactured by Microsoft. But yeah, I think these sell for around $15-20 as well. Hopefully I can just bundle them up and sell them together. That way shipping will be a little bit cheaper. And then the last thing I picked up was some more shoes. I know shoes are one of my favorite things to flip, but they do take a little longer to sell. I've been, you know, lowering prices on these as well, so hopefully that does sell a little quicker. But these are really nice, really good condition. Bought it for around $7. And I just couldn't pass up on these. And that basically concludes our video for this week. Unfortunately, we didn't find too much, so I don't know how much footage I'm actually gonna put in this video. But yeah, another week down. For the next week, I'm just gonna continue going to Goodwills, going to thrift stores, and seeing if we can find those special items that we can flip very fast, and then also is worth a ton of money. But yeah, thank you guys for watching if you made it this far already. Feel free to like and subscribe if you haven't. And that way you can stay up to date with all the content that I upload, and also just to support what I'm doing with this $10 game collection series. But yeah, that ends the video. Good luck with you guys on your video game hunts. I enjoy reading all your comments and seeing all the great things you find out there in the wild. I'm gonna get back out there as soon as I can to the thrift stores and find more stuff for this $10 game collection. So thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys on the next episode.